Hey, my name is Brandon, and I'm here to introduce our Iteration 1 report. We are the CEROC Grant Management Team, and I'll walk you through what we've accomplished so far. So, to catch you up in case you missed our last report, we're currently building a LAMP application for CEROC. The application is intended to be an in-house replacement for the Banner financial system, which is the current software used by tech. The software needs to be able to perform a number of actions, such as tracking and reporting on the transactions and grants that CEROC comes across. We finished the first version of the GUI, overcame learning curves that came with both the Go language and the financial terms, and we've successfully created a Postgres database with the ability to sign up, log in, and log out, which will be covered later.
We are using the Fiber web framework. Fiber is the fastest web framework in Go and has many nice features. One feature is that it allows you to choose which templating engine you want to use. We're using the standard Go templating engine, but we can switch to a different one, like Handlebars, if our needs call for it. For styling, we're using an AGPL licensed CSS framework called Strap-on. We have linked our UI to a few of our database functions, such as login.
Hi, I'm Raymond Moore, and I'll be covering the progress that we made on our login feature. As of now, we take the user's email and password. The password is hashed and salted using bcrypt. In future iterations, we are planning to implement single sign-on. Speaking of signing up, Patrick will now let us know a little bit more about our sign-up feature we've been working on.
I'm Patrick, and I'll be covering the user registration feature. This takes in the user name, email, and password and inserts them into a user's table, though the password is encrypted before it's added to the user's table, so we're not storing just plain text passwords because that would be unsecure. The users can, while registering, also upload a profile picture of their choice for further customizability and identification of each individual user.
So, there's nothing quite special with our database, it's just a general Postgres database. But the user is currently able to upload a CSV, delete it and remove every transaction that was in it in case there's an error. We also had to make our own index due to there not being a primary key in the data. And the UI is able to display this, but for security reasons, we're not at liberty to show you.
So far, we have written a few tests. The first ones that we wrote were for the users, which were to add a new user, verify the user's password once they are already created, and delete a user. We have also written tests for basic row functionality, such as inserting a row, deleting a row, which can be done by either CSV number or the index number.
We also finished our manual mode feature, which allows users to manually insert, delete, and modify their transactions. So if you want to be able to add a single transaction without having to put it into an entire CSV file and then upload that, you now have the ability to do that.
Here is a demonstration of how our code works. So I've already compiled it. When you run it, you get to see the nice little Fiber framework. Then when you connect to localhost 8080 with it running, you will see this page. This is where the data will be stored or displayed once you've entered it into the system. This green button right here will eventually have the functionality to insert one row or an entire CSV file. This grant option here takes you back to this page if you had navigated to a different page that is not implemented yet. At the top right, you'll see the login button. I don't currently have an account, so we'll go to sign up. Give it my email. Give it my name, a temporary password, and we even have the functionality to have a little profile picture. So now you'll see up at the top right, see my profile picture. And we're back on this page where you would be able to see the data. To log out, you simply click on your profile picture at the top right, and we're back here. To log in, click the login button again. So you give it your email and the password that you just made, and you're back in.
Thanks for watching our Iteration 1 report. If you want to see our iteration 0 and how far we've come, I think that's one of the older videos. Thanks.